And now we move on to our fan favorite portion of the show, This Week in History, a trivia style. I always feel I always feel like a WWE wrestler on that last portion there. You want to get in the ring with me? Let's go trivia style. 7 questions, all set to medium difficulty, all multiple choice. The goal here is to go 7 for 7. And if you do, you're going to feel really good about yourself. And if you cheat, well, that's on you. I'm not keeping score. I'm just collecting your answers and asking the questions. There is about an 8-second delay, so I will read the question, read the answer, read the question again, read the answer again, and that's the amount of time you need to get your answer in. This is where you have to start paying attention. Jessica, put down the Harlequin romance novel. James, stop playing Battleship with yourself. John, keyboard at the ready. There may be other people watching. If I didn't say your name, that's because you haven't commented yet. But everyone, here we go. On February 15th, 1898, which U.S. battleship exploded in Havana Harbor, helping spark the Spanish-American War? On occasion, I will read the question again because I think some of you are smart enough to know what the answer is without multiple choice options, and that is a bonus point for you. On February 15th, 1898, which U.S. battleship exploded in Havana Harbor, helping spark the Spanish-American War? Was it... Mr. Taney pops in with the USS Maine. Here are your multiple choice options. Was it the USS Arizona, the USS Maine, the USS Constitution, or the USS Monitor? All famous ships for different reasons. Again, your multiple choice options on which ship was sunk in Savannah Harbor on February 15th, 1898, starting the Spanish-American War. Was it the USS Arizona, the Maine, the Constitution, or the Monitor? So far, I have one answer. And I don't have to stick around for your answers. I just try to do all of one question at a time. But I can't delay or dawdle, real word. I can't dawdle for too long, though. Not a real word. All right, there's Jessica. She's also going to go with the Maine. John, one of the smartest people I know. He is. He's just ridiculously smart. I consider myself to be a very intelligent person, and he is right on par with me. And we both do the same job, and we both have that knowledge together. So whenever I need to talk to the smartest person in the room, I call him because I play dumb. He plays smart. I play stupid, and I call him a lot. But he's taking too long to answer today's question. We are moving on. On February 16th, 1804, Lieutenant Stephen Decatur led a daring raid during which conflict? February 16th, 1804, or 1804. Yeah, 04, yeah. Lieutenant Stephen Decatur led a daring raid during which conflict? Was it the War of 1812, the Mexican-American War, the First Barbary War, or the Revolutionary War? Zeus is having a dream right now, if you can hear him in the distance. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. February 16th, 1804, Lieutenant Stephen Decatur led a daring raid during which conflict? The War of 1812, the Mexican-American War, the First Barbary War, or the Revolutionary War? Spanish-American War, not an option. And again, you're allowed to make a joke answer for the laugh. And if you answer before I give the multiple choice options, you can throw out a wrong answer. But once I give you the multiple choice options, then you got to get on it. I immediately get rid of War of 1812. I don't think February 16th, 1804. I don't think is 1812. So that's gone for me. The Mexican-American War makes sense. The Revolutionary War was over, but the First Barbary War seems more likely because Lieutenant Stephen Decatur was a Navy lieutenant. And this is about the right time frame for the Barbary Wars to begin, and he was a hero of the Barbary Wars. My answer, T-Bone, I'm saying the First Barbary War. Mexican-American War are the answer of both Jessica and James. And John has left us on February 17th, 1864. Which historic naval event occurred during the Civil War? Was it the Monitor sank, the CSS Virginia was destroyed, the H.L. Hunley sank the USS Housatonic, or was it Admiral Farragut capturing Mobile? This is February 17th, 1864. Which historic naval event occurred during the Civil War? Was it the Monitor sinking? Was it the CSS Virginia being destroyed? Was it the H.L. Hunley sinking the USS Housatonic? Or was it Admiral Farragut capturing Mobile? I have my answer locked into my brain. I am waiting for yours. And while I wait for your answer, I'm going to prep the next one. Boop, 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 beep, boop. Boop, beep, boop, boop. Can't wait all day. I've done as much as I could do to delay. On question number 3, we got things going on here. Yalla, yalla. Let's go. James is going to go with Farragut capturing Mobile. I agree. I believe that is Damn the Torpedoes, full speed ahead. February 17th, 1864, Farragut wins the Battle of Mobile. That's my guess also as well. Question number 4. On February 18th, 1930, what major astronomical discovery was announced? Was it Neptune's moon Triton, the Andromeda Galaxy, Pluto, or the first black hole? On February 18th, 1930, which major astronomical discovery was announced? Neptune's moon Triton, the Andromeda, if I don't look at it, I can say it. The Andromeda Galaxy, Pluto, or the first black hole? I just want to sing Black Hole Sun right now for some reason. My answer, you can copy off of my paper if you want, because I just got to keep moving. I can't wait. I'm giving lengthy delays as much as possible. We're not getting the next one right anyway, so nobody's going for 7 for 7 this week. My answer is Pluto. I believe we found it in 1930, and then not even 100 years later, we said, you know what? Probably not a planet. Twin dwarfs is what they are, and the amazing song by Jonathan Colton will tell you the story. James thinks it's Andromeda because he thinks we found Pluto a lot before that. He could be right. He may be right. I may be crazy. Question number 5. On February 19th, 1942, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt signed which executive order? And all they gave me was numbers. You know, I feel like we're just going to throw this one out. We're not even going to try to answer question number 5 today. Because if you know it, good for you. But nobody knows executive orders by their number, okay? They know executive orders by their actions, but 8802, 9066, 9981, or 10730, it's all a random guess. It's just a random daggone guess. We're not doing it. We're skipping it. If you go 6 for 6 this week, you're awesome. But you wouldn't have got that. I don't believe for a moment. On February 20th, 1962, John Glenn made history doing what? What did history's done? Hello, Colleen. Good to see you. Have a great day yourself. 107. Hilarious. On February 20th, 1962, John Glenn made history by doing what? Did he walk on the moon? Did he command Apollo 11? Did he orbit the Earth? Or did he break the sound barrier? It's February 20th. It's 1962. John Glenn is about to make history, and he's going to do it by doing what? James pops in quickly with orbiting the Earth. And since he's really the only one playing today, no, that was quite timely. So I don't know why you're saying delay. That was really timely. Delay. You say orbit the Earth, but I believe John Glenn was in the Bell XT3 and was the first man to break the sound barrier. We shall find out together. Again, I don't know the answers to the questions. I think I know things. We find out at the end when I type in, give me the answers. Yeager was sound barrier. Armstrong was the moon. John Glenn could have orbited the Earth. Good for you. You know, all that time you spend at the Smithsonian Space and Air Museum has finally paid off. Congratulations. Finally, the last question for this week's episode of The Supplemental. On February 21st, 1965, which civil rights leader was assassinated in New York City? I really feel like we asked this question last week. I really feel like we did. And extra points if you can remember what the distractor phrase was that the assassins used. It's February 21st, 1965. Which civil rights leader was assassinated in New York City? Martin Luther King Jr., Medgar Evers, Malcolm X, or Thurgood Marshall? Which one of those four? Yes, that's correct. We did do that last week. There's no doubt in my mind. It was Malcolm X, and the distractor phrase was, "Get your hands out of my pocket." Everyone turned to see, what is that about? Who's yelling, "Get your hands out of my pocket"? Pop, 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 pop. Gone. In the wind, man. It's a sad way to go. Let's type in the thing here and say, answers, please. Answers, please. Give me the answers. Hands. Get your hands out of my pocket. Why aren't you doing what I asked you to do? For some reason, it's thinking. But it's not answering. Now this, for the most part, I mean, everything's gone pretty smooth today, right up until now. Right up until now, I'm going to hit the refresh, which I shouldn't have to do. But I did, because I don't want to delay your day any further. Answers, please, pops up. I typed it in. Here are, hold my pocket is how you get a girlfriend in prison. And you can also do that with sailors. That's been done before. You're so stupid. Hold on to this pocket. You take the pocket inside out and you make them hold the pocket because they're stupid. All right. Here we go with the answers. Number one, of course, was the USS Maine with the phrase, "Remember the Maine." That was later, "Remember the Alamo." We did a lot of remembering back in those days. Question number two, the First Barbary War. Ha ha ha! You're welcome. Question number three was the H.L. Hunley sank the USS Housatonic. And the Hunley was the first successful submarine attack in history. I didn't know that. I do now. February 18th, 1930 was the discovery of Pluto. Question number five was about the Japanese-American internment camp during World War II. but we didn't know the number. It was 9066. Question number 6 was the first American to orbit the Earth. Good job there. And question number 7 was Malcolm X. So 5 for 6 for me, and you did worse. But you know what? It's still a good time to get together, have a little fun. We do some trivia, we do some charity events, and we do your National Days of the Week. It's a good time. I look forward to it every Sunday morning. Now I got to get ready for a new taping of the Luns B Show. And hey, if you've fallen off from listening to the Luns B Show, can I just remind you that they're out there? You know, we don't need you to listen every week. We like it when you listen every week because the comments that you make are in a timely fashion. But if somewhere along the way you've gotten distracted and you've fallen off, no worries. We're still out there, and we're still waiting to hear from you, and we're still waiting to, go back. Just pick up where you left off. That's all you got to do. The wonderful thing about podcasts is you never have to miss an episode. And you can find the Luns B Show in so many places. Just search the hashtag LUNSB. Love you. Now say bye. And I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you can be. And if you are a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Bruce sends her love. More information about the movie as it gets closer and closer. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. It's a great project thanks to Al Kramer. Lunsby. And then he moves over.